Hello and day two, welcome. It's me, Andy, here, and a very interesting question that you may ask yourself is why does the DWP, why do they lose 70% plus of the PIP Tribunal appeals? Because that's the report that we get back. You may be surprised to know, or not surprised, that this is another DWP lie been exposed. Admittedly, this article is 3 years old, so you may have seen it before, and some of the stats may be different now because I believe it's more likely to be 78% rather than 70. So 7 in 10 or nearly 8 in 10 appeals are won by the claimant, and obviously this is costing the DWP a lot of money because they are choosing to fight, and then generally what happens is they don't turn up in court, they automatically win. However, the ones that do go to court and they do turn up for claim that they make, obviously the DWP, that they lose. Why do they lose 70%? Mainly because the claimant produces new evidence at the hearing. That is the claim that they make. But it's been proven untrue. According to the DWP, their own statistics, 59% of appeals are won because the tribunal reached a different conclusion based on the same information, with new written evidence making a difference in just 1% of cases. So very small. So you can imagine that they just present the same information and the tribunal conclude a completely different outcome. The stats were revealed in answer to a parliamentary question. So here we are. They showed that in 2021, the reasons that claimants won, new evidence is 1%. Content oral evidence, i.e. being asked questions at the tribunal, reiterating the evidence that they've already given, 32%, and reaching a different conclusion using the same information that's already there, 59%. And then other reasons are 7%, which is quite a lot. Oral evidence does not suggest new evidence. What it is it's the tribunal asking questions and the claimant being able to answer them in a way that was detailed, consistent and credible. So that means in 91% of cases, claimant won without any new evidence being provided. In just a tiny 1% of cases, it was because of new written evidence, for example, a medical report, and that would have swung the outcome. What this suggests is that making sure that you give the most detailed evidence possible in your claim form, which obviously the appeal panel will have a copy of, and giving oral evidence that is consistent with what you've already written. This obviously will apply to everything, not just PIP. You have prepared well for the hearing in terms of knowing what's going to happen, what kinds of questions you are likely to be asked, and the importance of being clear, accurate and to the point. You have an exceedingly good chance of getting the correct award. Given the difficulty most claimants have in getting new medical evidence, this should be very reassuring information. So there you go, that's why the DWP lose their tribunal appeals more often than not. And it's a lie when they say it's because of new evidence. It's not. I'm sure you're not surprised by that, because I am not surprised either. But there you go. So that's it for today. Have a very good day. I'll see you later. Bye for now.